On this episode of the Maverick, I continue my relentless pursuit of Kingpin, the biggest bull I've ever seen on the ranch. We are locked in a standoff, and he seems to know every one of my moves, but I still have some plays Kingpin won't see coming. Some people think I'm crazy, including myself. We're gonna do whatever it takes. Let's do it. For over a decade, I have taken you on the hunt. We have traveled to the ends of the earth and faced beasts beyond imagination. We have taken some epic adventures.
Unbelievable, yes! Awesome.
Now that I have a family of my own, I realize how important my legacy, our legacy, will be to leave behind. The spirit to do more, be more, give more against all odds or popular demand. That's the spirit of a Maverick. So join me every week as we learn a Maverick story. Help fulfill their dream hunt. And make this world a little better for all. And together, let's create a legacy for generations to come. I can't recall another time in my years of hunting where I have been this obsessed with tracking one particular animal that I just can't stop thinking about it. The thing is, he has grown this big and bad for a reason. Kingpin is so smart. He doesn't conform to predictable grazing patterns, he has incredible human detection senses, and trusts no one. Kingpin seems to be able to track me better than I track him most days, and he clearly has no intention of giving up early. The Harteis Ranch has been in the family for 25 years. My mom and dad purchased it in 1995, and all it was a beautiful piece of land. And I knew my dad had a very unique vision to be able to create a habitat, build roads, and open up meadows. And through that process, it has become an absolute animal haven. We've taken all the experiences from around the world, all the things we've loved about hunting, and brought them all in-house, where we have a place that's really turnkey for not only us to enjoy, but for other clients to enjoy as well. We had just finished up a 10-year plan with the Forest Service and the EQIP program to be able to really take the ranch to another level. And what I mean by that is really taking care of noxious weeds, being able to create thinning projects that are going to be second to none to open up for habitat. We're looking at creating more management plots and in turn thinning areas that are going to create a better environment to hold elk. Our heart and soul is into it. Not only do we love the fact that we're able to create a habitat to hunt and flourish, but really to help other people have success as well. Over the years, I've had the opportunity to harvest some great bulls on the ranch. It is hard to be sure from between 50 to 100 yards away, but I believe Kingpin may be up there in the Pope and Young record book. I can't believe it. We're checking drill cameras. We put a bunch of new spy point cameras here at the ranch. And I have one of the biggest bulls I've ever seen here in this meadow last night. Come here, look at this. Confidence comes with years of experience, knowing what you want and how to go after it, having the right tools for the right moment. With ArmsCore ammo, confidence comes in many calibers. Get your ArmsCore ammo today. In stores or online at ammoandmorestore.com.
At the Harteis Ranch, it's not about the hunt, it's about the experience. We want this ranch to be your home away from home. With first-class accommodations, private rooms, baths, and balconies, to recreational rooms and activities. This is a hunter's paradise.
Three years ago, I put a name with this bull, Kingpin. The reason being, 3 years ago, he was the biggest bull in the land. And it seems like since that day, he just continually grew. I had seen him briefly, just enough to notice that he was one that stood out. I had started doing my homework. In preparation, we had put some cameras down in the canyons and went down and checked them religiously to kind of see what would come in. Before you know it, I was checking an area that we really didn't hunt much at all during archery season, and I spotted Kingpin back for year 2.
The biggest bull I have ever seen on the Harteis Ranch, and it seems like every year they just keep getting bigger. We're going up into the canyon to set up a tree stand, double stand set, and we're gonna hunt him tomorrow evening, and I'm gonna go in there and see if I can't kill this bull. He's pushing 400 inches.
This bull was just a dynamite animal. And I just knew that this animal was on our ranch and we were gonna try to make it happen. Through that process on foot and putting up tree stands, that bull was just so smart. I could never seem to get an angle on him. The best opportunity I had was at 87 yards on the ground one morning coming up the canyon. I proceeded to draw my bow and anticipating the idea of taking a shot. It was a great angle, but I thought a bull of that caliber, I owe him the respect to get him 60 yards or closer. So I let down and thought he may come closer, but he sure didn't. The next day I had one more encounter with him, and it was about at 100 yards. But the wind shifted, and that was the last time I'd seen him in 2019. I was pretty bummed. I knew other people were trying to hunt him. I knew that, you know, his days were probably numbered, and I thought my chances of getting him were slim to none. Well, get through the hunting season, he showed up again. He showed up back on the ranch, back in the valley. We had seen him on occasion over the summer. We just knew it would take a lot of luck, but we were going to do whatever it took to up our odds. So there was a meadow in which I had seen Kingpin over the last couple of years really entertain being in there in the mornings. So I proceeded to dig another pond in there and dig a ground blind, retransplant white spruce trees all around it and cut shooting holes, and we did our homework and we made this a haven. Through that process, I didn't know if our odds were good. I knew there'd be elk in there. I knew there's big bulls around all the time. And we kind of just finished up this process as of early August. Well, I had put a couple trail cameras down there and went down on the 5th of August to check them. And sure enough, Kingpin was back.
The Maverick is sponsored by Baku Bikes, built by sportsmen for sportsmen. FX Air Guns, engineered precision. shadow hunter blinds, professional grade hunting blinds. You already know that Big R has almost everything you need for your home, garden, and the great outdoors. Now Big R and the Maverick are coming together to offer you a chance to win a hunt of a lifetime in 2022. Register for our Bison Hunt giveaway with the Maverick below. Visit us online for details and official rules. Some restrictions apply. In the early 1900s, less than 1,000 elk remained in Colorado. In the next 2 decades that followed, Colorado Parks and Wildlife imported 350 elk from Wyoming to help restore the herd. Today, Colorado has the largest elk herd in North America, with an estimated population of 280,000 animals. Remember, CPW does not receive general tax dollars. It is hunters who fund wildlife conservation efforts throughout the state of Colorado.
I am fired up. I cannot believe this 3-year history. Kingpin the bull, we're hunting him for the 3rd time. The last time we had seen him on camera was August 10th. We're rolling in the end of the month, kicking off September. The 2nd is when season starts. I'm dropping all my stuff off in the blind, getting set up, and I'll be back out here soon in the Baku bike.
I can't believe I'm really doing this. I am in the blind the night before hunting season in hopes that Kingpin is going to be here. This is ridiculous. Some people think I'm crazy, including myself. I probably won't even sleep a wink. Oh my gosh. We're gonna do whatever it takes.
So for 11 years, we've filmed TV, and I've had a cameraman in my back pocket most of the time. But for this hunt in a blind, I knew there wasn't room. And to sleep in that blind, I needed to bring GoPros and bring a couple cameras myself and see if I couldn't film it myself. It was my only chance. It was more about bringing this bull home than it was being able to document the perfect kill shot. Because I knew that wasn't a possibility, sitting long hours in a small confined area. So I proceeded to bring a couple GoPros and get schooled on these cameras, which you would think I would know by now, and set up a GoPro and set up another camera, and it somewhat worked out.
Oh my god, oh my god. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, he's freaking here. He's right there, 150 yards. Oh my god, okay. I can't even believe this is really happening. We have him here. It's been 3 years in the making. Wow, I think he's coming this way. I might need to get prepared here. Oh. Okay, he's coming this way. I gotta get my bow. I gotta get this figured out here. All right.
When that bull turned and started coming in, I didn't have time to reset that camera. So I actually threw it on the ground and realized I had a GoPro there, and I had either a shot of a lifetime or I was gonna fiddle with that camera and miss my opportunity. So I chose to bring that bull home.
I just stuck him. I think I made a good shot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know. He's down in the bottom there. I can't believe that just happened. I think I made a pretty good shot. but I'm not certain. He ran down into the bottom, and I'm scared to death to get out of here. I'm gonna give it a couple hours. I'm gonna get Steve, and we're gonna go in and see what we can find. I think that's it. Over and out. You know, my biggest dream in my hunting career has always been to kill a 400-inch bull with my bow, first off. Thank you, Elite. And secondly, doing it here on the Harteis Ranch. My family's had this property for 25 years, and this is my first opportunity with a bow to kill one that I think is gonna go 400. You guys be the judge. We're gonna put them on paper. I think I saw him fall right down here. Come with me. This is amazing. This animal is a spectacular animal. Let's go take a look. Oh my gosh, there he is. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Look at this guy. Oh my gosh. Look at this bull. Look at this bull. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Look at him. What a stud. We got ourselves a world-class animal, but I can't tell you how blessed I am. Harteis Ranch, thank my father for the opportunity to build this property and me carry on a legacy, and my mom that she's let me continually grow this place into what it is today.
The Maverick is sponsored by Big R. Almost anything, Big R's got it. SKB Cases, producing the best transport cases in the world since 1977. The Maverick is also brought to you by these fine sponsors. At Stonewall Antler Company, we are inspired by the beautiful sheds left behind in the valley, which we collect and craft into handmade homewares. From healthy dog chews to beautiful custom treasures, the Stonewall Antler Company is something for everybody. StonewallAntlerCompany.com. Tired of not finding the ammo you need at the sporting goods store? Ammo & More has it online, and we can ship it right to your door. Your search is over at AmmoandMoreStore.com. So by the time Steve and I found the bull and got him out of the woods, all the guys were out on the afternoon hunt. So we knew we had to get him skinned and caped and in the cooler because it was really warm outside. So as we did, really the anticipation was, can we get all the boys together and get this thing scored? I knew he was gonna be a giant. Colorado's current state record bull scores 398 net inches. I have a feeling Kingpin will end up number 1 or number 2 in Colorado. Can you believe this?
Okay, ready? Are you ready?
What is it?
405 and 3/8.
No! That is awesome! Wow!
It isn't about the number, it's about that experience. But it was something incredibly special once I heard it hit the 400 mark. To know that my family created a ranch, that we had grown giant animals and have created better and better habitat to hold them at our place is just a testament of a lot of the stuff that my father had created over the years.
So Freddy, we scored him a 405 and 3/8. I just want you to know the all-time Pope and Young record for Colorado right now, as it stands, is 398.
What?
So, yeah.
Oh my gosh! So it's knocking on the door, it could be.
It's right there. It's right there.
How much they shrink?
Not much. It's right there. So, yeah.
That's amazing.
It very well could be the number 1 Colorado Pope and Young archery bull elk.
According to Outdoor Life, there has been less than 10 bulls recorded that are larger than Kingpin, as recorded by the Pope and Young scale in the United States. The current world record for Pope and Young Club non-typical elk is just broken in September of 2020 by Sean O'Shea in Alberta, Canada. This bull scored 449.5 inches.
We are so blessed. This past summer, we put in a set for this animal knowing he'd move back in the area pre-rut. We dug a ground blind in the ground. We put 100 pounds of seed in the ground for him. We dug a pond. We put a water tank up on the hill with a water line. My biggest hunting bucket list is to harvest a 400-inch bull on the Harteis Ranch. With this dream becoming a reality, I want all of my friends to see him up close and personal. I am anxiously awaiting for his arrival life-size mount at the Harteis Ranch.
I have a special thanks to my mom and dad. I wish to God my father was still here to see this moment, and I can't thank him enough for always being a visionary of our family and a leader to be able to create things that are good and make them amazing. And he did that to the Harteis Ranch. And I also want to thank my mother, Linda, for allowing me to continue a legacy and to be able to grow out the Harteis Ranch to be what it is today and beyond. I'm so indebted for a family that supports what I do and why I do it. I want to thank Lindsay and my babies for understanding that legacy is so important and runs true in my blood, and that the outdoors are where we all belong together.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. It's another great day here at the Harteis Ranch, the best day of my life hunting, a dream of mine for years, and I'll tell you, I am literally speechless.
I'm just ecstatic. I can't thank God enough for the moment, and I'll remember this forever.
Soaring above the breathtaking Stonewall Valley reveals a hidden treasure. Close to comfort, yet on the edge of where the wild things roam. Here, you'll find the Harteis Ranch, nestled between the Spanish Peaks and the Sangre de Cristo mountain range in southern Colorado. An experience unparalleled awaits you. From professional archery instruction and firearms training. Enjoy epic simulated battles that are virtually boundless. Or explore the majestic, dense forests for the remnants of the enormous creatures that call it home. Our beautiful lodge is just minutes from Monument Lake, where you can cast your line into the pristine, placid waters, as they reflect all the reasons you need to be here in this moment in time. Come join us for an unforgettable encounter. To world-class wildlife observation excursions that are as intimate as they are inspiring. For an extraordinary escape to relax and reconnect with nature, to reawaken your senses. For Western hospitality graciously served in the most extraordinary setting. Come experience God's country.